Looks like we're live.
All right. I gotta get back so I can see.
I know, I want to make sure it's on the other one. We are doing way better than we were the other day. I just want to be proud of us.
Yes, Zoom is my friend this month. So all right, for those of you that are just now jumping on, this is Christy with the Social Easel and my friend Heidi from Texas Art and Soul. I feel like you guys kind of know us now. If not, Heidi is my friend. We've been business friends for about the past year and a half, and we are partnering together on a super fun fall workshop for you guys. And we are just jumping on really quick. And so far, no technical glitches. If you were with us last week, you know we went through quite a few, but we are here to answer any questions that you have. And I'm going to pull you up so I can see your comments because I can't see them on my computer.
Oh, good. Okay, and while she's pulling that up, again, my name is Heidi Easley, and I teach women how to make money teaching paint parties. And me and Christy wanted to team up and give you something really awesome for fall, because as a creative, crafty, artsy person, we sometimes understand that August can kind of be a bummer for people. Like, it seems to be like that, like calm before the storm. And I don't know about Christy, but for my paint parties, I usually take off in August. And I book all my paint parties for September, October, November, December during that August time, and actually during this time as well. So we wanted to put something together really exciting for you so that you could kind of get fired up and excited to not only paint, but maybe if you have never done it before, do a guinea pig paint party.
Yes. Yeah. And it's funny you said that. I literally just went through my calendar and I was trying to squeeze in maybe one in the beginning of August and one at the end. And then I was like, it's not going to work. And there's too many back to school things going on. And I know people are just as busy as I am. So I said, I'm taking August off, and then we are jumping into September. And that's when, again, if you're a creative, that's when all the fun starts happening, and then you're just going to be rolling through that season. So we wanted to give you one of my paintings that kind of reset my business and kind of lit a fire in it again, so to say. After about 3 years of me teaching paint parties, I decided to start painting on a palette board, and it kind of happened by accident, and I didn't ever think it would turn into what it turned into. But now painting on a palette board is one of my favorite surfaces to paint on. So my husband, Corey, had built these for me, and he's teaching you how to build your own inside the workshop. And it was laying there because I was going to do some words on it for like a sign with my silhouette stencils. And then I thought, well, I just want to do something different, and I'm going to paint a pumpkin on there and see what I think of it. And then I added the sunflowers, and then I posted it on Facebook to see what people thought. And I sold out 3 classes in like 3 days. Like, it was crazy. So this is such a good popular seller for those of you that are already doing paint parties, or maybe you want to and you haven't done it yet. Everyone loves pumpkins and sunflowers. So this is a great one to get your holiday season off to a great start. And then Heidi is going to teach you the other side of the workshop. I'm teaching the painting. So if you just want to do the painting, don't feel like you can't do our workshop because you don't think you'll ever do a paint party. You most definitely can. It's only $20 to learn how to paint this. And I actually charge $45 per person to paint it locally with me. And you're getting to learn how to do it for only $20 online. So even if you're not sure about the paint party part, we've had some people comment that you're not required to do anything. So we're giving you all the information, and then you can do with it what you want, if that makes sense. And then I'll hand it over to Heidi so she can kind of fill you in on her part.
Yeah, so I want to mention, because I've been getting a lot of emails on, I've signed up, but what happens next? I just want to quickly tell you. So when you register, and the link is in the description, and I've also posted in the comments, when you register to sign up for this one-time fee of $20, and my parties are $40 and $45 a person as well in person. So for $20, it's a no-brainer. But here's the thing, you're going to get an email immediately from me. So it's an automatic email that shows you how to get into the private Facebook group. Now, if you are not getting that automatic email, then what happened is something in the tech world has probably sent it to your spam. And I want you to check your spam first. And if you still don't see it, email me and or reply, let us know so that we can get you in there. Now, once you get into that group, we're going to have that group open from now until August 31st. It'll still be there. It's just going to be archived on August 31st. So if you're like, yes, I want to paint this sunflower, I'm so excited, I want to paint this pumpkin, but I am going on vacation for 2 weeks in August and I can't get to the live trainings that we're doing basically August 1st through 9th. We're going to alternate. And if you can't do it, it's still going to be there. So you're still going to have access. And then what I'm doing, what I'm kind of bringing to the table is the business side. So I absolutely love everything to do with marketing and business and making these parties happen. It's just, I don't know, it's just a weird thing that I really love to do. And so Christy is a much better painter than I, and she's going to be teaching the paint part of it. Then I'm going to teach you everything from what supplies you need, how to get your first party set up, and how to get a guinea pig started. So if you're like, I've been doing this a while, I just really want rights to that painting, and maybe I'll listen to some of what Heidi says, but really I already got that in the bag, that's fine too. But just know that I get overly excited and I tend to overshare. So if you're like, maybe I just need to be re-inspired for the September, October, November, December, then that's a good thing too. And $20, I mean, you can't beat it.
Yeah, definitely. And I'm glad you brought up about the videos being there, because I had a few people message me that exact thing. I'm going on vacation. I really wish I could join, but I'm not going to be home. It doesn't matter. So again, even when we archive the group, it doesn't mean that I'm frozen. Am I frozen for you guys?
Yeah, but you're still, we can hear you. We can.
Well, that's a great still of me.
Let's see if I can freeze. I'll try to.
Okay, we're unfrozen. But oh, that's so funny.
You're good. You're good now.
But yeah, so even if you're gone or you're busy until the kids get back in school, which if that's you, that's me as well. Summer is always a struggle for me to balance all of it. The videos are going to stay there for you, so you'll be able to access those whenever you want to. And I've had some people with the emails, like Heidi said, sometimes they go to your spam, and sometimes, and I've had this happen with myself with a lot of business emails that I sign up for. I have Gmail, so it separates things into promotions and social and updates. A lot of times stuff from us will end up in the promotions folder. So I know everyone's email is different, but look for it in your spam, look for it in your promotions, because like we said, unless you mistyped your email, it's sent. And then I've found, like, once people search for it and kind of do a little digging, they usually can find it in there. But yeah, just email Heidi back. Another question I had just from some of my members, and by the way, if you're our members, don't use the link we posted here. We have a special link for you inside our Facebook groups. But it will come from Heidi. So even though we are partnering together, don't get confused if you get an email from Heidi and not from me. So she handled kind of the back side of that, but it is both of us, if that makes sense.
Yeah, it'll say from Texas Art and Soul. So if you see that, that's just my company name. And there was something, and I was going to say, we have 181 people already registered for this party. So it's going to be lots of pumpkins, lots of sunflowers, lots of fun. But here's the thing. Out of 181, I think we have 100 of those that have found the Facebook group. So that means we are missing about 80 that we're trying to frantically find. So please check your promotions folder. Please check your spam folder. Make sure that you got the email from Texas Art and Soul. And if you can't find it, you can just email me at heidi.easley@yahoo if you want, or go to Texas Art and Soul and you can submit a request and say, hey, I paid with this email. Why am I not in here? And we'll get you sorted out. But I do want to say, guys, like, I can't tell you, like, we all in the creative crafty world, like, it's like pumpkins and Santas. Pumpkins, I mean, it is so much fun to me because I never, I've just finished a whole, like, basically summer of llamas. I mean, I was in a boutique this week with my friend, and I was like, every time I saw a llama, I got happy. And I was like, why am I so happy? And I was like, because llama represents paying my bills. Because every time I saw a llama, I was like, oh my gosh, llamas paid my summer bills all summer. And so that's how I feel about this pumpkin and sunflower. I'm like, I cannot wait to start teaching this one in September. So I don't know, we're just really excited. We're so excited about kind of collaborating and just seeing where it goes. So I hope that you'll join us. We're just really thrilled.
Yes. So two more things I wanted to add too. And Prissy, I'm going to answer your question. If you guys have any questions, post them in the comments because I'm looking on my phone. I did link the group to the Social Easel page yesterday also. So if you go to the Social Easel, it'll have a section that says groups, and you will also find the group there. So you can request to join once you've registered. Don't request to join if you haven't registered yet, because it's going to ask for your email address that you registered with. So Prissy, to answer your question, even if your Facebook name is different than your email address, that doesn't matter. Our Brendan may have just not gotten to it yet. So it's sometimes, she does it I think she does it like once a day or once every other day. I'm not sure, Heidi, but if just be patient. If you've put in the correct email address that she can go back and check the receipt for, then she'll add you to the group. So she may have just not gotten to that yet.
Yeah, and the main reason we're shutting this off, like you can't get in after Thursday, is for things like that. Like we need a few days to make sure we can get everybody in and they find their place, and y'all know where to find these trainings, because me and Christy are going to be teaching these trainings live. So we want to make sure that you know where we're at so that you can see what we're teaching you. So again, that's why there's a deadline on Thursday. I mean, just, I hope you'll come in and join us, but we have to put a deadline so we can get everybody in.
Yeah, and once you get in there, so this is just I was already talking to some of the ladies in the group because I was busy posting pictures and stuff yesterday, and I will be posting another one. I put my original in that you can use for promotional purposes when you're promoting your paint party, if that's what you are doing. And I'm also posting pictures inside the group of previous paint parties I've done with this, so you can share those with ladies, so they can see other people's versions of the pumpkins on the palette, so they know it's not just like, well, yeah, that's a teacher's that looks like that, but what about the other people? So all of that's inside the group: the color list, your supply list, how to build a palette. So all that good stuff is in there. And as soon as you join the group, like she said, we've got 180 women in there so far, but please take the time to introduce yourself and say hi, because it's so neat in the comments to see you guys are all over the United States. And sometimes someone will post and be like, well, I'm in this part of Texas. And then someone's like, oh, I'm right next to you. So I know within my own membership, I've seen so many friendships, kind of blossom through these workshops and through my membership. So be sure to get in there and say hi. It's interesting to see where everyone's from and kind of what your goal is to get out of the workshop as well.
Right. Yeah, that sounds great. I know. I think there's a little place where you can introduce yourself and just put some stuff, and then just be patient with us. This week is really just about getting everybody to find their place. And then it's go time, right? August 1st is go time. And then we will kind of kick it off. We have a schedule coming, so you'll know exactly when we will be live. Again, it will be in that group. So if you missed the live version, it's okay. You're going to be in the place, so don't stress out.
All right. So if no one has any other questions, we're going to hop off here and we're going to jump over to Heidi's page. So if you joined late and maybe you missed some of the stuff that we said, you can join us over at Heidi's page. And we promise this won't be an hour-long live like we had the other night.
We got talkative, didn't we?
We were just having our own little therapy session. But it's going to be a lot of fun. Come join the group. Come learn how to paint a fun fall painting and make some money for the holidays going into this season. So this is the time, ladies, where if you are a crafter or an artist, don't be leaving money on the table, okay? This is our season, and this is one you need to take advantage of more than any of them.
Let's pay for Christmas.
Exactly.
Easy to do. This is how I pay for my Christmases every year, so let's do it.
Yeah. All right. I don't see any more questions, so I am going to hop off. If you have them and we missed them, join us over at Texas Art and Soul, and we'll answer them over there.
All right. See you in a minute.
Bye, guys.
Bye.